Hello everyone, it's the BIONICLE here with a quick video in regard to the 2015 BIONICLE set that's supposedly leaked online. So there are two main things I'm basing this video on. One, the list of sets that has come out on a Russian website recently, and before that there was a picture that supposedly showed a display stand of some sort for the BIONICLE sets for 2015. So, firstly, looking at the set list, which came up after the display stand image, we are given this information. So what we have here is 6 defender sets. Jungle, one of stone, one of water, one of land, one of ice, one of fire. And then there are these master sets, which seem to have the names of the original 6 tower, with the exception of Leva, which I'm going to assume is a typing mistake, and they meant to say Lewa, and Kopak, who I'm assuming is just another typing mistake, meant to be Kopaka. Then the final set of 13 is the Lord of Skull Spiders. Well, I'm just going to assume for now it's going to be the main villain, probably for this wave. Just on a hunch here, it does not seem like that would be a main villain for the continuation of the story, in the same way that Pterodax was the villain for the first 10 years, pretty much. So this display image shows 7 sets, and from the look at this I can kind of see a few of the original tower in here, and I can also see a few common themes. One, I'm seeing masks appearing in some of the larger sets down the bottom. They look like to be collectible masks, which is something that would be great. I'd look forward to that. And also it seems to be tiny spiders in all sets except for the set that has the giant spider. So let's go through each set. So firstly, out of the 7 sets shown in this display image, there's one on the top left. It seems to be a set that contains 2 figures, probably one of the smaller sets. Now, the top right seems to be one of those spiders I was talking about, and the bottom left, some figure, I'm getting a Pahatu vibe from it, just because of the spinning arm at the end, which is similar to Pahatu's 2008 design when he was Fantoka form. However, it looks like a smaller set. Probably one character and then a small spider. These spiders seem to be little characters that come with each set. Now next we have the set on the right of it, which looks very similar. Just another smaller figure and another spider, which seems to be roughly half or a third of its size. Then on the second row of sets of 4, we have 3 different sets here, it looks like. So the first set on the left in the second row looks to me very much like Gresh. 2 things lead me to this. The helmet, or the head design, looks similar to Gresh's design, plus there are trees on the side. But due to the set's names, I'm going to lean towards it not being Gresh, just because Gresh wasn't listed there. Although maybe he was the defender of jungle, which would make sense. Gresh was in that jungle region of Barra Magna, when it was Barra Magna, now it's Ferris Magna. But anyway, I'm going to assume that he's possibly the defender jungle, just by the leaves and everything on the other side. Then this set, which was in the middle, appears to be something that resembles one of the Paraka sets from 2006. I say this mainly because of the teeth it has, which are quite dominant. In the bottom right, seems to be one of the spiders that comes with the set. So this is one of the things that leads me to this whole spider motif it seems to have. And in the bottom left it seems to be some kind of mask, possibly. It may just be some part of the foreground or background, just the detailing there. This set on the right now seems to be like the spider set. The main spider. I'm going to just assume this is the Lord of Skull Spiders. However, it may not be. This could turn out to be something like one of the Defender sets, or maybe one of the Toa. They're not specifically called Toa, so there could be some story event where one of the Toa turns into this spider thing. Doesn't seem likely, but it could happen. Now, it seems to be a mask there, just below the spider. It seems to be very obviously a mask. So I'm hoping that possibly there is a mask theme as well as a spider theme for this next year's sets. In the bottom row, there seem to be 2 more sets. These seem to be the bigger sets this year, so I'm going to have a look at the 2 of these. This photo seems to be going around. Everyone seems to think it's Tahu, which is reasonable. Tahu is on the set list. The guy on the top of the display box seems to be Tahu-like figure. One thing that makes me think this is down the bottom, right below the character's feet, seems to be what looks like the shape of a Konohi Hao, which, as we all know, is Tahu's mask. Now, bottom right shows another one of these spiders, and the character seems to be surfing on some sort of surface, liquidy surface. So this could be water, this could be fire, something else like that. But I'm just going to go assume it's fire. Tahu Nuva had the blades that turned to a surfboard, and Tahu surfed with rocks, I believe. It seems to be Tahu, this photo. And this final set at the bottom appears to me to be Kopaka. Now, I'm saying this because of the white colour scheme predominantly. The background's white as well, leading me to believe it's some kind of ice character, Kopaka. The mask down the bottom, just by his right leg, so on the left side of the box, bottom left of the box, seems to be a mask that is divided into 2 sides, similar to the mask the character itself is wearing, which looks to me a bit like a Nakaku, Kopaka's mask. Now the sword, or the weapon he's holding in his left hand, so on the right side of the box, appears to be the kind of weapon that Kopaka Nuva held, the double-sided weapon, double-bladed weapon. So, with that being said, there are still a few concerns, thoughts I have regarding these pictures. Firstly, LEGO has been rumoured to be releasing a new construction line in 2015, similar to BIONICLE or Hero Factory. Now, this could potentially or possibly be that line, just with someone's gone over and edited it, changed the name of the new line to Bionicle, or under the name Bionicle, and got rid of the original name. But the existence of mask-like shapes on each of the pictures leads me to believe it's a Bionicle thing, and it's legitimate. Also, the set names coinciding with the release of this image, plus the way they kind of are consistent and everything fits together, seems like it's going to be Bionicle. Now, however, if these sets are coming out in the winter of 2015, there is a chance that LEGO may choose to show them off and finally confirm their existence at San Diego Comic-Con, which is beginning this week and will last the rest of the week. So there is a chance that by the end of the week we may actually know whether or not these sets are confirmed. At the time of this video, there is no confirmation of the sets being released. However, these do seem pretty legitimate. Anyway, I'll talk to you next time, probably after Comic-Con. Give an update of if we have heard something about these sets and if they're actually going to be released next year. Thanks for watching.